make it worse. Right? Sometimes we go to the principal and the principal makes it worse because they just don't like our children. Right? So we need to go to God. We need to go to the source. The source. We need the source. Draw from Him, and He will set the right answers. He will set the right person to counsel at all times. Okay? The next one comes from Matthew 21, verse 22. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith. So parents, I'm saying parents now because the fathers are free. I'm asking you all this morning to lift up your faith. Lift up your faith because there's a lot of things going on in the homes. Sometimes we push them under the carpet, right? We're too ashamed to talk about what the children are involved in. But I ask you this morning to lift up your faith. Face it. Face it. Put it to God and face it. That Jamaica will be a good and great country within the years to come. Because they are the next children of the nation. And if we don't instill great values into them, then Jamaica will go under. And we don't want it to go under. We want it to go over. So parents, we are just asking you this morning to just put some more emphasis on the children. Okay?
Amen.
The next one comes from James 1, verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let them ask of God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it shall be given unto him. We come back again. If you are not a father who is very verbally expressive, ask the Lord for wisdom to deal with the situation.
Amen.
The situation can be dealt with without beating, without abusing the child, without running the child out of the home before time. The situation can be dealt with. So we ask you to ask God for wisdom. He will give it to you accordingly. Or if you just cannot handle it, He will send that destiny helper to help you in the time of need. The next one comes from 1 Corinthians 16, verse 14. Let all that you do be done in love. Children need love. We need love. They all need love. God is love. So instill some God in your children and you will have a good home, and therefore you can have a good community, because other children in the community can draw from your children. They can draw from your home. Okay?
Amen.
Alright. The next one comes from Corinthians 13, 4-7. Love is patient and love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoice with the truth. Love bear all things, believe all things, hope all things, and endure all things.
Amen.
So parents, let this one be the model one for you today. 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. Love is patient. Not all children are the same. We cannot deal with all kids on the same level. Some move faster than some. Some learn more than some. Some have disabilities, so they need more love than some. So I'm asking you to instill love in your children, and they will pour out that love on other children that they play with, and we will have a great community and a great world. Last but not least, which is my favorite, Joshua 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded thee? The Lord is speaking. He says that everything you need, anything that you need, you can draw from Him. Have I not commanded thee, fathers, mothers? Have I not commanded you? Take heed. Be strong and courageous.
Yes.
Whatever they say about your child is not of God. God did not say that. That's a false report. So therefore, be strong and courageous.
Yes.
Be not afraid because they're going to say things about your child that is not true.
Yes.
Be not dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you and your children wherever you go, wherever they go. You can grow them up now. They may not live here with you in Jamaica. They can go to other countries, but guess what? You have instilled God in them. Therefore, they will not stray. They will not stray because God is with them and He has said it in His word and He's not a God to lie. So therefore God is with your children and God is with you too. So we give God thanks for tabernacling with us this morning, and we ask God to continue to open up our eyes. We need to open up our eyes on our children, open up our ears, because sometimes they're talking and we just block them out, but they're saying something very important that we need to know, we need to understand. You need to